This guy is extremely powerful. This is Peter Thiel. He's got his foot in the door of the current administration and his hands on the levers of power. This guy's a powerful dude, multi-billionaire, owner of technology. We're going to watch what I consider probably one of the most disturbing interviews on the internet today. This was an interview conducted by Interesting Times with Ross Douthat. The name of this video is AI, Mars, and Immortality. Are we dreaming big enough? This right here, Peter Thiel is a guy who named his company after the surveillance tool of an evil wizard, and he can say with a straight face that he's freaked out about authoritarianism. This is Peter Thiel speaking of, do you want humanity to endure? Do you want humanity to continue to survive? That's the question that is posed to this guy.
Right, and you were mentioned earlier the idea that the modern world used to promise radical life extension and doesn't anymore. It seems very clear to me that a number of people deeply involved in artificial intelligence see it as a kind of mechanism for transhumanism, for transcendence of our mortal flesh, and either some kind of creation of a successor species or some kind of merger of mind and machine. And do you think that's just all kind of irrelevant fantasy? Or do you think it's just hype? Do you think people are trying to raise money by pretending that we're going to build a machine god, right? Is it hype? Is it delusion? Is it something you worry about? I think you would prefer the human race to endure, right?
Now, this is a very simple question. A human being asking another human being, whether he's a billionaire or not, whether he's the co-founder or CEO of Palantir surveillance apparatus or not, this is a human being asking another human being, you want humanity to endure, right? And I want to show you the pause. I want to show you the equivocation. Regular human, of course I'm human. I want humanity to endure. That's the appropriate question, but watch him and haw about this. Listen to the question one more time, and we'll watch it in context with no breaks, no pauses, no edits.
I think you would prefer the human race to endure, right? You're hesitating.
Yeah, well,
yes?
I don't know. I would,
this is a long hesitation. This is a long hesitation.
There's so many questions implicit in this.
Should the human race survive?
Yes.
Okay.
But I also...
And then when he does finally get around to saying yes, he adds a but to it. Yes, humanity should survive, but... We're going to watch that again because it's too crazy. It's almost like this is the evil villain that you've always read about in comic books or you've seen on the silver screen playing out before. This is just a regular interview asking a guy who is very powerful in today's world, who has control and command of vast resources, who has major connections, and maybe he has some dirt on some higher up officials through the technology that he's created. So he's got some leverage, some serious leverage. Asked a very simple question about, does he want humanity to endure? Do you want humankind to continue to exist?
You would prefer the human race to endure, right? You're hesitating.
Yeah, well,
yes?
I don't know. I would.
This is a long hesitation. This is a long hesitation.
There's so many questions implicit in this.
Should the human race survive?
Yes.
Okay.
But I also would I also would like us to radically solve these problems.
Right.
And so it's always, I don't know, transhumanism is this, the ideal was this radical transformation where your human natural body gets transformed into an immortal body.
So we're talking about the merger of AI technologies that Palantir and Peter Thiel and a lot of the other AI engineers are trying to bring online and help develop. And there's some crazy ideas that people are lobbing out there. putting chips into brains and merging our biology with technology. And so we're talking about people playing God. Maybe Peter Thiel is what the devil would look like if he had mental disabilities and social anxieties.
Body gets transformed into an immortal body. And there's a critique of, let's say, the trans people in a sexual context, or I don't know, a transvestite is someone who changes their clothes and cross dresses, and a transsexual is someone where you change your, I don't know, penis into a vagina. And we can then debate how well those surgeries work, but we want more transformation than that. The critique is not that it's weird and unnatural. It's so pathetically little. And okay, we want more than cross-dressing or changing your sex organs. We want you to be able to change your heart and change your mind and change your whole body. And then Orthodox Christianity, by the way, the critique Orthodox Christianity has of this is these things don't go far enough. Like that transhumanism is just changing your body, but you also need to transform your soul, and you need to transform your whole self.